So today we are going to shoot some bulletproof glass with the world's largest shoulder-fired rifle, the 4-bore. And I'll be placing my very expensive slow-mo camera directly behind the glass. Seems like a great idea. Either you guys are going to get a really cool shot, or I'm going to have to sell my truck and get a new slow-mo camera. Oh! No! Oh my God! What's up, everybody? My name is Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today we're going to have some more fun with the 4-bore. One of the biggest requests you've had is to shoot bulletproof glass with the 4-bore. The only problem with that request is bulletproof glass is actually really hard to find and it's extremely expensive. But thankfully, I have some friends over at Premier Body Armor. A big thank you to them. Today we have a 3-foot by 3-foot piece of bulletproof glass. This glass is rated for pretty much all of your common rifle calibers like 5.56, 7.62 by 39, 308, all that good stuff. But today we're gonna see what happens when we smack it with a 4-bore 2,150 grain round that is 1 inch in diameter. I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely excited. This table is already broken. Thankfully though, Sportsman's Guide is our table sponsor. Nailed it! So normally we would start out with a small caliber and then we would work our way up to the 4-bore. But today we are gonna go in reverse order because I want a fresh piece of bulletproof glass when we hit it with the 4-bore. So today it will be 4-bore and then we will work our way down to the smaller calibers. Well, sort of smaller calibers. But before we blast this with the 4-bore, I have another piece of bulletproof glass that I want to try out. This is actually Lexan, so this is like a plastic. It is a 1/2 inch thick and supposedly will stop bullets. So I'm going to hit this with a few small calibers, see if it's bulletproof, and then we're going to blast the bulletproof glass with the 4-bore. Not going to lie, this kind of sketches me out a little bit. It's kind of like flexible, so hopefully it doesn't just like bounce the bullets back at me. Not really looking for a new neck scar today. Okay, so we are gonna hit this Lexan first with the most common pistol caliber out there, 9mm. This is a Glock 17 and I'm loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 115 grain full metal jackets. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, well, that Lexan's not so bulletproof. I thought it bounced off of it. The sound it made, what am I having, a stroke or something? The sound it made sounded like it just bounced right off of it, but actually it did not. It just blew right through it. So, this is pretty much worthless. Let's move on to the actual bulletproof glass. I want to point something out. This is actually really cool. My logo is actually etched into the glass, which makes me really sad. Like, I don't want to shoot it now because it's so cool, but we're going to shoot it. So I'm going to be honest, I don't really have a lot of faith right now in bulletproof, transparent objects after seeing a 9mm blast through the supposed bulletproof Lexan. But right now, I feel like I have a very unique opportunity to see what it would be like to be shot at with a 4-bore rifle. So I'm going to roll the dice, and I'm going to put my very expensive slow-mo camera directly behind this bulletproof glass and try to shoot it. I really hope this works out. You are so stupid. So just in case you do not know, let me tell you real quick a little bit about this thing. This is my Christian Firearms single shot falling block 4-bore rifle. This is the largest shoulder-fired rifle out there. It weighs over 20 pounds. It produces over 200 pounds of felt recoil, and it will be producing over 10,000 foot-pounds of energy. And that's because it's going to be firing this behemoth of a round that is 1 inch in diameter and weighs 2,150 grains. And I'm about to send it flying at that piece of glass and my poor old slow-mo camera. Be brave, little guy. It's gonna be okay. It might not be okay. This thing is basically shoulder-fired artillery. Either you guys are gonna get a really cool shot, or I'm gonna have to sell my truck and get a new slow-mo camera. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Okie dokie, let's have a look-see. Looks like the camera survived. Thank goodness. Oh, but the glass, ooh, the glass not so much. Have you look right here. That is a big hole. And knocked it out of our little setup here where I had it ratchet strapped to some cinder blocks. Here's a big piece of it. Oh, where the 4-bore hit it. That's hot. That is warm. This piece of glass weighs like 150 to 200 pounds, somewhere in there. It's definitely, not light. Oh, oh my goodness. Look at this bulge. Holy cow. That is nuts. This is beautiful. This is like a work of art. I mean, look at all these little striations. And the glass held up. That's impressive. That is very impressive. And we still have a lot of glass left that we can test out other calibers with. I'm gonna flip this thing over and see if we can find any chunks of that bullet. But before I do, I need to photograph this because that is just beautiful. Oh yeah, that's a keeper. Hit that subscribe button. Oh. Okay, we got us a nice little pile right here. And, well, we got a few little chunks in there. There's another big chunk. I think that glass actually chewed up that 4-bore round pretty good. Well, if you ask me, it looks like the 4-bore almost made it completely through the glass. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of glass, and then this back piece, it's kind of like a piece of plastic or something. Looks like we made it through all the glass, like it destroyed all the glass. And the only thing that kept this thing from hitting my slow-mo camera was this plastic piece back here, and it's ruptured. The 4-bore is a massive round, moving kind of slow, but producing a massive amount of energy. I really did believe that there was a shot that it could make it through the glass. We still have a lot of good glass left, so now we're going to shoot it with a few other extremely large rifles. This right here is my CZ 550 chambered in 416 Rigby, also nicknamed the 416 Honey Badger, because this thing just does not care. It goes through almost everything we shoot at, and this is what it fires, the 400 grain brass solid 416 Rigby. Let's see if this will punch through that glass. Here we go. Oh! Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, you know, I'm a little surprised right now. We didn't make it through the glass. That was a 416 Rigby with a 400 grain brass solid. That is blown through so many things. It just goes right through it like a hot knife through butter. We didn't make it through the glass. If you look over here, we have a bulge, but no penetration. What's really bizarre right now is typically the 4-bore will just deliver a ton of energy, and things like the 416 Rigby will penetrate deeper. But this looks like the 416 Rigby did not penetrate as deep as the 4-bore. I think the 4-bore went deeper than the 416 Rigby. I am pretty puzzled right now that the 416 Rigby did not make it through that glass. So now I'm going to use something a little bit bigger and a little bit more powerful. This is one of 24. This is my A-square 577 Tyrannosaur. And this behemoth shoots this, a 750 grain brass solid. Time to ride the lightning again. Oh. Oh. Holy cow! Oh. Let's go check it out. Up, up. I dropped it. Place your bets. Did the T-Rex go through or not? Dude, this glass is tough. And not only is it tough, but it's taking these shots after it's already been damaged. It stopped the T-Rex. It's stopping everything. Golly, and it's not like those are lead bullets. Those are brass solids. These things punch through level 4 ceramic plates, but this glass right here is eating them for lunch. This glass has defeated 4-bore, 416 Rigby, and 5.7. There's a bug on that lens there. This bulletproof glass has taken on some of the biggest, hardest hitting guns out there. 4-bore, 416 Rigby, 5.77 Tyrannosaur, and now we're going to see if it can hold up to this ridiculous gun, the 600 Overkill. This big guy here is going to be throwing a 900 grain brass solid that is 60 caliber. I am very curious to see if it stops this, but at this point, I'm thinking it's probably just going to eat it. Woo! I'm getting a good shoulder workout today. Ah, all right. Here we go. Oh, holy cow! That thing kicks like a mule. So at this point, we have not recovered a single bullet. Everything's just been chewed up into little pieces. But right here, we actually have a piece of the 600 Overkill. And there's, well, I will touch it. Let's see. Whoa, that's hot. Yeah, that's definitely hot. Look at this though. It is, let me see if I can flip. Oh yeah, that thing got chewed up. That is just crazy to me. So, seeing that there, it's pretty obvious that it did not make it through the glass. Now, we just have another nice bulge here. All these bulges kind of look the same though. You know, 600 overkill and 416 Rigby, 577 Tyrannosaur, all look the same. But then you got 4-bore. Well, that was pretty much my last giant big gun that I brought to go through this thing. If I'm being completely honest, I thought that the 416 Rigby for sure would have went through it, and then everything else would have went through it as well. I did not expect it to be this tough. I don't believe this is glass. I believe that this is some sort of alien technology that we reverse engineered to get this. I don't know what it is, but it definitely ain't glass.
You just got jammed.
Oh, come on.
You just got jammed.
Last but not least, old 12 gauge. That was a Glock loaded with 17 rounds of 9mm. We had an M&P 45. We had a Desert Eagle 500 Magnum shotgun. Let's go see if we made it through it, shall we? All right. Let's see if we finally defeated this alien technology here. We really chewed it up good. I mean, that was a lot of hits. Got some jacket and whatnot right there. See if we have a hole. Finally, right there. We actually managed to make it through the glass. Unfortunately, not really sure which one that was. It looks pretty big. So if I had to guess, that was either the 500 Magnum or the Desert Eagle. One of the two. Because that's, yeah, it's a big hole right there. So before you click out of this video, there's something I want to talk to you about real quick. One of our fellow YouTubers, Paul Harrell, unfortunately has been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and it's not looking too good. He may not have much time left with us, and because of that, we started the great crusade to get Paul Harrell to 1 million subs before it's too late. Paul Harrell has actually already hit 1 million subs from other gun tubers out there spreading the good word. And even though he's already hit 1 million, I think we can do better. So I'm going to put a link to Paul Harrell's channel in the description down below. Be sure and swing over there, hit that subscribe button, and send him some love in the comments section. Like, let the window open. Now I'm going to have a soggy bottom. Today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I had a ton of fun. If you had just as much fun as I did, be sure and give it a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also be sure to check me out on Kentucky Customs, Kentucky Ballistics Breakdowns, Kentucky Ballistics Shorts, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up the shirt. My name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.